After driving through long country roads, several cattle guards, seeing lots of cows on the side of the road, we've made it to Desert Gardens Oasis. It's a camping and RV park. Lots of desert foliage out here, and most of it's beginning to bloom. FYI, you'll be crossing several cattle guards. Don't follow the GPS, follow the signs. But once you go so far, it does show Desert Garden Oasis on the end of your GPS. We're almost there. Instead of following the yellow brick road, we're following the Oasis signs. This is a gated area, so you will be sent a gate code before you come. So there's barbed wire and fence around to keep the wild hogs, wild horses, and cows out of the campground. If you like primitive camping, this is your garden oasis, your desert garden oasis. We are in Lobo, Texas. There's a sign pointing up to the campground. As soon as you get through the gate, you can choose your own spot. Post your pictures, videos on Facebook at Desert Gardens Oasis, Lobo, Texas, and get one-day camping for free. Tell us a little bit about your RV campground and who you are.
So this is 40 acres. This is a canyon called Silesia. It goes all the way to the mountains, and this is the main attraction. A lot of people like to hike. Then we have well, it's hard to see from here, but we have a cave over there. A lot of people hike to the cave, and Salt Spring Spa is coming up. The idea is the water is dripping down the wall, and you can lay down in a jacuzzi, and you breathe the salty air. It's very good for your skin, psoriasis, whatever they call it, and for the lungs, #1. And that's what's coming up this year. It's a primitive camping. #1 comments is, of course, the road. Everybody loves the road. And we are gonna put some extra gravel on that, so it's gonna help.
We found a spot to park at. It is open parking, so you can choose any area that you want to park in. The views here are spectacular. You're surrounded by canyons and hills to climb and caves to explore. Some of the sites have table and benches. They've made them out of pallets and concrete blocks, as well as railroad ties. Does the job, right?
Perfectly. Very, very well put together too.
They even created a fire ring surrounded by ties so you can have a place to sit. This campground is definitely primitive. It is dry camping. There are no hookups here. Here's another one of their sites. They don't have the benches around the table. They have benches around the fire ring. I have to say, this is the most interesting harvest toast that we have been to so far. There's solar lights around the area. It'll be interesting to see how much it lightens up after dark. There is a basketball goal here with a basketball down at the foot of it. So if you're here, grab a basketball, shoot a couple of hoops. The Salt Spring Spa is under construction. Can't wait to see how that turns out. We'll have to keep an eye out on this campground. Inside this fenced-in area, there is a primitive common area. It's locked, so we can't go inside, but it has a couple of tables and chairs. There is a common pavilion area. Everything's homemade and rustic. Well, with the exception of the couch. I think it's actually a storage area for now, but what looks like will become a common area. We were offered the use of the solar shower here. I'm not sure how much privacy you get here. I don't see anything to block it off, but there's not too many people here if you want to hit the shower. Nikita's checking it out. If you're not self-contained, they have a toilet here for you. I don't think the sink is ready for a shed. Kind of reminds me a little bit of MASH. You can sit and relax. And if you need a primp, there's even a mirror. There's mud therapy. You can fill that bathtub up with mud and Scrub yourself up. Just a little volleyball net here for you. There are the solar panels for your solar shower. I'll have to check out their archery range in the morning. There's a small area where you can play golf. There are golf clubs and balls. It's more like a driving range area. You can see the flags and the little holes that you can put your golf balls in. Beside your golf area, you have a small horseshoe pit. There are plenty of bicycle trails here. The solar lighting is starting to come on. Into yoga, you can take the yoga trail. There are hiking poles here. Take a stick and explore the trail. We're gonna go tomorrow and see if we can find this cave. Top campsites. Go to the top of the hill. Some of those campsites may need a 4-wheel drive. Top camping. Bring your rig to the top of the hill and you've got it made. Our morning view. A great view to step out and have a cup of coffee to. They blocked off an area for an archery range. You can shoot out across the valley into the hills. Let's see if we can go find that cave. We're gonna pull out a hiking stick. It's in there pretty tight. From the hiking sticks they offer. And take a hike. Drive a little further up the hill. There's a couple more spots. It may be a little bit better than where we are. There's a swing at the top of the campground. And we are at the very last site. Ted has posted some hiking trail signs. So just follow those trails. Not sure if you can see. If you look straight ahead, you can see a hole in the hill. And that's where we're headed. There's the hole. Looks a little more cavish. A view of our site from halfway up the hill. I'd rather climb up than head back down. Nikita, what do you think about your first hillish climb? Just enjoying the view? It is pretty up here. Well, we made it this high. We're almost to the cave. It's beautiful from here. A little bit rocky, of course, and a lot of loose stones. So be very careful if you come up here. Nikita and I are almost there. Just a little bit further. The descent down is going to be much more fun than the way up. Check out that beauty at the base of the cave. Worth the climb. Speck down there is our van. We made it to the cave. The view from the entrance of the cave down the valley is stunning. The climb was a little difficult. You know, I am a little older. There was a lot of loose rocks. I think that's what made it kind of hard. But worth it, I hope. We made it to the cave. Stunning views. It's cool in here too, so it's a nice place to rest. Nikita is inquisitive. She wants to go exploring. But we have to get off this mountain and head back.
Well, Mary's up there somewhere. But I don't see her. You see her?
I have to say, this is the most expensive hike I've ever done. I've cracked my phone, busted out my shoe, lost the key fob to our new van, broke our walking stick, but we made it to the top and pray that we make it back down safely. Actually, it's not a very deep cave. I'm shining the light on the back wall, and Nikita's dying to get back there. But I think we'll stay right where we're at. Rest up for the hike down. Nikita and I kind of feel like billy goats climbing up this terrain. Don't you, Nikita? Yeah. Not that way. We're not going back up. Not happening. This harvest toast is better if you're looking for seclusion. If you're wanting to just get off the road and stay the night, this harvest toast is not really what you're looking for. It's more for somebody looking for seclusion, peace, quiet, and some good hiking trails.
All right, it's time for the Desert Gardens Oasis Cellular Service Report. Well, T-Mobile's looking good at 96.5 megabits per second down and 25.3 megabits per second up. Unfortunately, no AT&T or Verizon is available in this location. If you got T-Mobile, you're doing good. Otherwise, you're roughing it out there in that beautiful desert landscape. So enjoy. We'll talk to you next week.